like to introduce.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to the Vital Message. We have another lovely game of Black Pill Bachelorette for all of you to enjoy. And we're heading into the Christian sect of YouTube with their Bachelorette today. She's a Catholic. Her name, Grace Thorpe. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you doing?
How are you feeling your first time in the Lion's Den, the Vital Message, where a lot of smoke and fires begin? Today you're on the Black Pill Bachelorette. I noticed you were a fan of the last show.
I was. I think it's a lot of fun.
Are you nervous?
I'm a little nervous. I think I have some hard questions for these guys.
Okay, yeah, we want you to bring the heat, bring the smoke, make these guys squirm a little bit, make them uncomfortable. We have 8 bachelors for you tonight, ready to win you over. They could be, before the game, they were given the option to pick love or money. Love meaning that they get 20% of the pot, and 30% goes to Grace, and he then gets Grace's contact info for a collab later. Money means he chooses 40% of the pot for himself, and Grace gets stuck with 10. So choose wisely, Grace. You never know what's going to happen. Let's see who's showing us love in the chat. We got Sir Yeetus. How you doing, man? We got Greg. We got Self-Made, Uncle Guns, Shep Ramsey, Steve G, Super Mario 117, Chris Barnett's Humpty Dumpty, Primal Studies, Hail Caesar, Commando Master. Good to see you all. We're going to have a fun game today. That Super Chat tab in the top corner will help you support a contestant. Are you ready to bring these gentlemen on?
Yes, let's see it. Let's see them.
All right. Well, let's get this music. Let's hype them up here. Let's start with our first guest here, Primal Studies. Then we got Russian Johnny Bravo. We got Sid Yiddish. Juan. Ryan, Radical Coder. Will of Before the Billions. We got Minka of I Fucks Better Biatches.
My name's Nico.
And then we got Mandrell 211. How are y'all doing today?
Yo.
Doing great.
Doing well.
Snagging.
I was doing all right until I saw that.
Oh, yeah.
That's disturbing.
Well, you're going to be disturbed
good.
as the
Not
night
sexy,
progresses,
man.
Mandrell.
You don't know what a real man is, that's all.
Well, welcome to the Black Pill Bachelorette, everyone. And it seems like Mandrell has a ruder awakening than anyone else. He's probably looking at this panel and thinking to himself,
that was sus.
Yeah.
all right, this is how it's going to work. Every round, there will be a question for you to answer for Grace. This will help her screen out who's in it for love, who's in it for money, and who she likes in general. You'll all answer the question, and then she will choose a bottom 2. But there is pay to play immunity where the audience can back one of you lovely contestants to keep you in the game longer with the Cash App link above. Just put in parentheses who you want to support, and it'll add up towards their immunity total. Are there any questions on how the game works before we have Grace introduce herself. With that silence, I think it's ready. We're ready to go.
They were good.
All right, Grace. Now you get up to 5 minutes to introduce yourself to the gentleman on the panel.
All right. Hi, I'm Grace. I'm 20 years old. I do streaming with my dad on his channel, Ben Thorpe, aka Abel. We talk about like religion and politics and stuff like that. But recently we've been getting into sort of my family issues. I am broken. I have mommy issues up the wazoo. So just to let you know, full disclosure. I really like, I like movies. I like music. I'm a very outgoing kind of person. I'm an ENTP, but I'm kind of nervous.
Good. Keep applying that pressure.
And
all right.
I think this is a fun show. I'm excited to start.
Well, we're happy to have you, Grace. Just keep in mind, some have chosen love, others have chosen money. So got to be nervous. You got to figure it out. Now that Grace has introduced herself, we're going to be moving on to the first round where you say who you are and why you chose love. So I'm going to start with that multi-show veteran, friend of the show, Primal Studies. Why did you choose love? And tell her who you are. You are on mute, gentlemen.
Can't hear you, man.
Sir, you're muted.
I think it's your mic. Like,
There we go. There we go. Sorry, hit the fat fingered it there. I'm Matt. I'm from Primal Studies. Nice to meet you. I do streams about fitness, finances, interpersonal relationships, mental health, all that kind of fun stuff. Registered nurse by trade, veteran. Did a lot of fun stuff in my life, and I'm looking for somebody to kind of let's make the real deal happen. That's what I'm looking for. That's why I'm choosing love.
All right, he wants to keep it real. Now we're gonna move on to live from his grandmother's kitchen, Russian Johnny Bravo.
Yo, all right. So I'm the Russian Johnny Bravo, aka Greg. You know, I've been on this show for a little bit. You know, I believe in love. You know, I believe that like there's still hope. You know, in the manosphere and just the interwebs. You know, everybody is just like doing their own thing. I do like streams and shit too. Do some YouTube stuff. You know, your favorite OnlyFans boy. And yeah, I still think love is real, despite what the haters say. So fuck them all.
Thank you, Russian Johnny Bravo. It's good to see you here. Now, one of our fan favorites is next. Sid Yiddish from Evanston, Illinois.
Hi, my name is Sid Yiddish. I'm a performance artist and band conductor, and I do everything. I do a lot of other things, playwright, poetry, stuff like that. Anyway, I chose love really because it's really important to have a very real and intimate connection. I mean, outside of all the other intimacies in life, I really believe that love is intimate, not only for a person, but also for the soul, and also for the soul of the universe.
Thank you very much, Sid Yiddish. And he's completely downplaying the performance art thing. He knows how to throat sing. He's been on America's Got Talent. He's been in several commercials, music videos. He's been on the show Shameless as well.
Oh.
So check out Sid Yiddish.
All right.
All right. Now we got a new contestant. We got Juan Carlos. How you doing, Juan?
Quite well. Awesome. I'm a musician. You know, I'm working on my first album, and I'm just like building like real estate stuff. So that's about it.
All right. Why did you pick love, Juan?
Oh, I picked money actually.
Okay. Sure. Thank you, Juan, for that answer. Thank you, Juan.
He said sure.
Yeah, you want to say why you picked money then, since you can?
Oh, money just creates things, you know.
Okay, money create things. Thank you, Juan. Then we're gonna move to Ryan, the Radical Coder.
Hey everyone, I'm Ryan, or Radical Coder. I do a lot of stuff. I'm a software engineer and educator by trade. I teach math, computer science. I do a lot of debates online about like social issues and politics. I chose love because I love people. I've always loved people. My entire life, I've always been surrounding myself with interesting people who are doing cool shit. And I love all my friends really hard. I love my platonic and romantic partners in my life are just across the board. I just love everyone. Not everyone, but like, you know, I feel very strongly about the people around me, and I want to put more of that out in the world. So,
all right, thank you, Ryan. And I would say the chat loves you too, but they might start trolling just to get a rise out of you. So
we'll see how it goes.
So put a 1 in the chat if you love Ryan back, and a 0 in the chat if you hate him. There you go. And now let's move on to one of the nicest guys in the manosphere, Will of Before the Billions.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So I'm William from Before the Billions. I'm an engineer, and I run a YouTube channel called Before the Billions. I actually chose money, so I didn't choose love. And the reason why I chose money is because I want to live a life of abundance, live the life that I want to live, and then also be able to take care of my family as well. So that's the reason why.
All right. Thank you, Will. We got some interesting strategies here going through the Black Pill Bachelorette. I'm curious. But now we got I fucks better bitches. Biatches. Let's get you here.
Yeah, my name's Nico. I chose love. You know, because I want to fuck bitches.
It takes love to fuck bitches, right?
Yeah.
It takes love. All right, Mandrell.
I got money.
You got money, so you just need. Now, Mandrell, he took the moment to laugh or cringe, whatever. So now that he's back on cam, it's your turn to say who you are and why you pick love.
Well, I picked money actually. Well, first of all, I'm an Army veteran, former Special Forces weapons sergeant. Now I live a life of pretty much peace. You know what I'm saying? No drama, no bullshit. But I chose money because money's not everything, but it is a tool, like a screwdriver or a wrench. You know, but with that tool, you can make a lot of things happen for you and your family, your loved ones, and all that. You know what I mean? And I don't, you know, I've spent a lot of time earning money. You know what I mean? As much as I could, and I see the value in it. So it's like, okay. So love is the easy part. Yeah, love is the easy part. You meet someone, spend time with them. If there's chemistry there, you'll fall in love.
Yeah. So I have a follow-up for the 3 gentlemen that said they pick money. Like, what are you guys planning on taking Grace on a nice night out with that money to some degree?
You have to. Now, what are we doing here?
Pretty much.
I mean, you want to have fun with her, right? Well, I mean, well, if you got money, if you got resources, you can have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just to let everyone know in the chat, if you want us back a contestant, they are about to be vulnerable to being put in the bottom 2. So drop your Cash App now. And as Grace tells me who she wants to have in the bottom 2, and her family's flushing the toilet, it sounds like.
Sorry. That's my brother.
Toilet maxing.
All right, I got to tell you right now who I want in the bottom 2.
And DM it to me on Discord.
Ooh, okay.
We don't get to know?
So here's well, I'll tell you on there, but if anyone has questions, if anyone has questions to about how to support a contestant like Javier asked, you send it through Cash App. You say how much you want to support. Similar, this is a sample. So like 25 will protect them for the round, but you can do donations less or more than that. You put in parentheses the contestants you're backing, and then say your super chat. I will read your super chat aloud, like any other section, and this will be added to the pot and the backing for that contestant.
All right, I sent it.
All right, well, it's a little too, let me see if we have any Cash Apps. We do not, so everyone is vulnerable. Now I'm gonna check Discord, see who Grace decided to pick. All right, we have our bottom 2 here. First things first, we got Sid Yiddish. He's been on the show a couple times. He's a legend, and he is safe this round. And we got Juan. Said he picked money off the bat. That's not going to put him in the bottom 2, though. He is safe. Will from Before the Billions. He's engineering. He's said that he wants money in this scenario. And he is in the bottom 2. I fucks Nico of I fucks better biatches. Has a lot of that unibrow might need some plucking, but
Don't fuck with me.
you are safe.
Right,
Russian Johnny Bravo, straight out of his grandma's house, wearing the John Anthony stringer. He is safe. Primal Studies right there. He might fat finger the mute button, but he's staying safe. That leaves Mandrell and Before the Billions and Radical Coder. You are safe. So now our bottom 2 is Before the Billions and Mandrell. I'll drop off everyone except those
She don't
2.
like black guys. It's cool.
Yeah, clearly. So
Racism
he's an engineer and I own 2 businesses.
All right, let's move everyone at this point.
Literally chose money.
The 2 black guys.
All right, from here, you're gonna have 2 minutes each on a one-on-one date with Grace. Grace, who do you want to go on a date with first?
Can I just ask, is this where I ask a question or is it just a date?
This is just you go back and forth. The next round, you'll ask a question for everyone, but you can ask whatever you want on this one-on-one. So,
all right, I will
bring the
take
heat.
Mandrell first.
We'll take Mandrell first. Your 2 minutes begins. Hold on, let me remove Will.
What's up, Mandrell?
Your 2 minutes begins now.
Hey, Grace, tell me about yourself.
Well, that's such a hard question to answer. I just started YouTubing with my streaming on YouTube with my dad. It's been wild so far. We've been banned from many channels, and we've sort of been going through our family issues on stream. So that's kind of what I've been up to recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like doing for fun? Leisure time?
I haven't played it recently, but I really like playing tennis. I really like dancing and singing. I used to really like reading, but I don't read that much anymore. So, what about you?
Pretty much the same. Like working out, exercising, reading. Traveling.
I've never really traveled.
No.
No, yeah. I really want to, but I haven't really. So.
It's really good. I mean, you meet all kinds of interesting people. You know.
Yeah. Where have you been?
All kinds. I've been to, in the Army, I went a bunch of places, but apart from that, apart from that, Mexico, I went to Brazil, several places in Europe. Haven't been to Japan yet, but I want to go.
Yeah.
Nor Australia. I want to go to Australia as well. But yeah, everywhere I went, you meet all kinds of interesting people and you learn to love life. Love, I walk with that every day. That's kind of why I pick money. You know what I'm saying? Because in order to do all this kind of stuff, you do need resources, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's a sad state of affairs, but
I've heard you can travel cheap, but
you can. Depends on where you're going and what and what you want to do when you get there.
Yeah.
But travel, where would you want to?
Why did you pick the Buddha background?
Peace, tranquility, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Zen, as it were. So if you could travel, where would you want to go?
I think I would really want to go to Italy or France.
All right, that is it. The 2 minutes right there. Hope you had a lot of fun with Mandrell, Grace.
That was just 2 minutes already.
2 minutes right there.
It went by so fast.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why your ladies think it's that quick. You know. It
ain't that quick. No.
Oh man. All right. Thanks, Mandrell. I'm gonna drop you down,
thanks.
and then it'll be Will's time to go on a one-on-one date with Grace. Will and Grace.
And with I like that.
Will and Grace right there. Your 2 minutes begins now. Will.
Hey Grace, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Doing well. Just enjoying this evening, Sunday evening.
Yeah. I love your lighting in your background. It's really nice.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I use it for my YouTube channel, so it just helps me to bring up the production value.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about your YouTube channel.
My dad wanted to start a YouTube channel because basically to talk about like kind of world issues and also like Catholic issues, which are sort of like that's a kind of intra-Christian thing. But we ended up going on debate shows, and then my dad got kicked off of those shows, and we've sort of become like this. We just recently, our Discord was raided by, I don't know if I would call them Groiper trolls, but they're you know what I'm talking about, like.
So what do you mean by rated?
Like they all, like I sent out the link and they all came in and they were just, sending shit posting all the time.
Okay. Yeah,
so it's been a little wild. I'm trying to manage it now.
I understand. Okay. Well, hopefully everything gets accomplished. But I got a question for you right quick.
Yeah.
Is that I always have this debate, and I always say that going out to dinner is like one of the worst dates, but going out to the movies is the worst. What do you think?
Ooh, definitely movies is worse.
I agree.
Because you just can't talk, you know what I mean? It's so, like, it's awkward. Once you start dating, I think it's fine. But,
yeah, because my very worst date was going to the movies. It's a whole big story, but, like, what do you have, like, a worst date story?
I haven't been on that many, to be honest. Let's see, the worst one. The worst one was probably
the worst date was when I interrupted and started talking.
The first two.
All right, now we got Mandrell before the billions. I want you to choose who you're gonna axe, who you're gonna go killing blow.
Do I DM it?
Yes, you do.
All right. Ooh.
How's everyone feeling?
So well.
Feeling ready to go.
Feeling good, man.
Great.
Feeling good. Okay. Now, Sid Yiddish, who do you think she's gonna eliminate?
Well, come on. That's like you can't have me to be the axe, Come on.
She already did the killing blow.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe before the billions.
All right.
It's gonna be Mandrell. Cut that.
It's gonna be Mandrell. All right. Who's gonna break the tie? Ryan, the radical coder. Who do you think she's gonna get rid of?
I think it's gonna be Mandrell. To be honest.
All right, Mandrell.
Sorry,
Everyone
buddy.
in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you think it's Mandrell, a 2 if you think it's Will.
Go.
All right.
Go, Kings. Go.
So the answer is in. Grace sent me a message on who she wants to eliminate. Will, Mandrell, you both said you chose money. Mandrell's talked about all the traveling he's done, and he's gonna travel his ass off this panel because he is eliminated.
He's a bitch.
He is eliminated right there.
Damn, he got a hater. Yeah.
Will, you are safe. You live to last another round.
Good job, Will.
Now I can hear her story.
Peace, homie.
Now, Grace, why'd you get rid of Mandrell?
Because he sucks. Dick.
I don't know. I just felt like I was, kind of vibing with what's his name, Will, a little bit more. I don't know. Mandrell, he's done too many things. He's too knowledgeable. I can't relate.
Ho.
Okay.
Mandrell.
You want to write a reply? You want to write a reply, Mandrell, from Nico of I fucks better biatches.
Nico's a giga chad.
I read a reply to Nico.
Yeah, it's calling you a hoe. A roast.
Ho Slayer.
Look at him. Look at him. I don't know if that's Fisher here or are you trying to run around in blackface. I don't know if
that's one of John's students.
I don't know whether I should feel sorry for you or be offended. I'm not sure.
I got money. Shut up. Get out of here.
You
got money.
All right. Before the show, Mandrell was given the option between love or money. He said in his opening speech that he picked money. Was he telling the truth, or was he trying to just get more time with Grace? Mandrell. He chose cash.
Sugar daddy.
All right, Mandrell. Did that surprise you, Grace?
No.
No.
Didn't surprise her.
But I was wondering if he was bluffing or not, but I guess he wasn't, kind of. He was and wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a bold strategy telling her right away. But Mandrell, you will have the opportunity. Go for it, Mandrell. Yes.
I was about to say, no, love is important too. It has its yeah, it's very
he don't
important.
love nobody. He don't even love his.
Now, Mandrell, now that you've been booted from the show, I would like to give you the opportunity to promote yourself in any way fit.
Yeah, I do a show every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Central Time on the Black Man Unfiltered Network. That's the name of the YouTube channel, Black Man Unfiltered Network. But my show is called Unapologetic with Mandrell and Shushu. Shushu is my younger sister. And we talk about all sorts of things except dating and relationships. We don't really get into that because everyone talks about it. So we talk about social issues, politics. I'm planning on doing a show on religion,
Cool.
things like that. And
Yeah.
I have read and studied up on Buddhism.
Hey, yo, Mandrell, what's up with your sister? She's
You're not good enough for her.
And Mandrell, whatever you do with Mandrell, do not bring up Kanye West. He will start.
Oh yeah, let me tell you about that guy.
I'm a cousin.
All right.
Don't dead name
I like
Ye.
his brother, Kanye East.
Yeah, Mandrell, I'll let you
Kanye
start. Mandrell, actually start talking about Kanye right now.
Fuck Kanye West, man. Listen.
All right, that's it right there.
That's
I
right.
prefer Little
True
Wayne.
though.
Well, thanks to Mandrell for being on the show. He is eliminated. Now it's time for Grace to ask the panel a question.
All right, this is my first question. What would be your top pick for a name for our kids and why? One boy name, one girl name.
Yeah, now that we got some cringes from Juan, that means he's going first.
Alyssa and Brayden.
What makes you come up with that choice?
That's like the most popular baby names.
Basic white boy.
Yeah.
Give it. All right, now that we're gonna let's bring up I fucks better biatches.
What's up, mama? I've already thought about this a lot. And if it's a boy, it's going to be Nico because I'm the shit. And if it's a girl, it's going to be Mika because my cousin's the shit. So,
there you
not
go.
basic, I got a big dick, too.
Yeah, big for a micropene. There you go. Now we can
Don't
move
hate
on.
on me, Caduceus.
We can move on. We can move on to Primal Studies, the whiskey man himself.
Yeah, I'd go with Paul. Paul for a boy because that's my dad's name, and he's kind of my hero. I know it sounds kind of lame, but that's my hero. And if it was a girl, I'd have you pick because I feel like that's kind of a cool way to go about it.
That's what's up.
There you go.
But can you just say one girl's name that you would choose?
Linda.
Linda. There you go. As long as he's not coming with like Tatiana or Chastity of the nightclub.
Turkeys.
It sounds like Russian Johnny Bravo is eager to say his kid names.
Let's do it. All right, so if it's gonna be a girl, it's probably gonna be something pretty classy. We're gonna go with like Sarah Victoria or like Mary Beth or something. I don't know, something cool. If it's gonna be a boy, we're gonna keep it really simple. We're gonna go with Charles. We're gonna go with like Jonathan the third, because we're in that royalty.
Is there any influence from the Hormacks being named Jonathan for that?
Honestly, that's just the Quinky Dink. Is his name actually that's his name Hormax. Is his name actually Jonathan?
Yes.
You know what? Jonathan it is.
All right.
Kids will dive into the howling madness.
The howling madness lives on here. Now I want to hear what Sid Yiddish has for this question.
Okay, well, if it's a girl, I would name her Sheila, and Sheila was my mother's name. I was very close to my mom, but my mom was my hero throughout my life. So, and if it's a boy, then it would be Noam, and Noam is more of a biblical name. He was also my roommate that taught me a lot about life when I lived in Chicago for a number of years.
All right. And I think that leaves us. We're going to go to the Radical Coder. What his thoughts are.
I think for a boy, maybe James. Is my dad's name. And Alice for a girl. My favorite book is Alice in Wonderland. and it's a fantastic book. One
No,
of the
that's
best
kinda
books
gay.
ever written. It's kind of based.
Yeah, right of reply there. I fucks better biatches said you were kind of gay.
Nothing wrong with being kind of
We're
gay.
LGBTQ friendly.
Oh, there.
We support John Anthony.
All right, there we are. Now, Grace, watch your rabbit holes, because you would name a kid Alice. And before the billions, I don't believe we've given you the opportunity to answer this question.
Yeah, so for a boy, I would name them Liam. And for a girl, I would go with Emma.
All right.
All right.
All right. And I think everyone's given you the kid names.
right.
Would you like to let me check Cash App to see if anyone has been backed? And no one is immune. So it's your time to pick your bottom two. DM it to me on Discord, and we will announce who will be going on one-on-one dates with Grace.
All right.
All right, we have our bottom two right here. Let's start with before the billions. Or on the hot seat last time. You are safe, sir. I fucks better biatches, Nico. Very hostile with other contestants.
For my
And you're
woman,
gonna,
yeah.
You're gonna bring that hostility towards the bottom two.
Fuck this bitch.
All right, Primal Studies. Primal Studies talking about naming a kid after his dad, and he's gonna stay safe. Russian Johnny Bravo supporting the Hormaxer with Jonathan as the name. You are safe. Sid Yiddish named a daughter Sheila after his mother, who was very close to it. You are safe. Juan mentioned a couple common names, and that's going to put him in the bottom two. Ryan the Radical Coder, you are safe.
darn.
Our bottom two, we have Juan and I fucks better biatches.
Darn it.
So we're going to clean it up for these two. All right, who would you like to go on a date with first? You have a couple of newbies to the bottom two here, so be ruthless with them.
I will pick better biatches.
Better biatches. All right, that will be your first date. I'm going to put Juan backstage, and your date begins now.
What's up?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
Not much, you know. Thought you were real cute, you know. Want to put a baby in you, and kind of confused why you put me in the bottom two. I'm just trying to take care of you.
Well, I felt like your names weren't that creative, to be honest.
Say what?
Your names weren't that creative.
Really?
Yeah.
But I thought family was everything to you.
Eh,
Everything to me.
So, hey, can I ask you a question? How did you, like, what's the facial hair situation? Like, how did you decide to go for that look?
You know,
Is it just like natural, or you going for
All
something
that.
with that?
it's all natural, baby. I'm even hairier in my back, my chest too. I'm a real man. I'm like I said, I
you
have
don't really like
I-
hairy, super hairy guys.
really. Oh, it's 'cause-
You think most
Cause
girls do?
no, it's just because you're young. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
think of it, you could waste your time with all these people, right? All these dudes.
Mm-hmm.
But the one I'm contesting ain't. He pick money. You know he ain't about you. Play real. I'm about you. You really gonna
Yeah.
not pick me? I thought you was cute. You fine as hell. You got morals. You believe in God and Jesus. I think we can make a house a home.
That's pretty good argument, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Where'd you get your chain?
This, you know, I got it from Macy's. They're having a sale. You know what I mean? Sale, man.
Oh, you have
I'm
tattoos?
I'm financially stable and shit.
All right, well, I'm impressed. You
Thank
did
you.
better than I thought you were gonna do.
I'm about you. That's all I'm saying. I'm about you. That's all. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna play on you. I believe in Jesus.
We'll
and shit
see how
too.
Juan does, but I mean that was pretty good.
Right.
So.
Hey, yo, fuck one.
Nico is about you. Let's see how much about you Juan is for this time. All right.
Hey, what's up, Grace?
All right, Nico, I'm going to drop
Okay.
you backstage. And Juan, your 2 minutes begins now.
You got
Awesome.
some serious competition, so
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, well, you know, reason I could pick you is like freaking your religious, right? We could like create a paradise, and start something new. Something worthwhile. That's about it.
You want to create a religious home with me?
Yeah. It's just sort of trad, home, and freaking, rule the world. Yeah, freaking like create everything from scratch. Just you and me.
Yeah, for sure. Like homesteading, you mean? Like we're gonna go out?
Yeah, we're gonna like create like an entire farmland. We're gonna be like self-sufficient, right? And we're also gonna get a private airplane and just like fly across the world, like anywhere you want. Go to Paris. Where do you want to go? We'll go there.
Let's go to England.
England, nice. All right, we'll see the Big Ben. You and me, we'll take Instagram pics so like all your friends to see. They'll be like, "Damn, like that's so amazing." Yeah, you ever been to England or like Europe? So like, we'll fucking go.
No, I've never really been out of even like the East Coast kind of area. I've only ever been to West Virginia.
Same. I've been like a little hamster in a cage, like in California. But I'm about to save some cash, so we'll fucking like take a train, whatever we need to do. Yeah.
A train. I love trains. We should take a train ride.
Yeah. There's a magnificent train ride in Napa right here, so we can fly you down. Freaking. We'll just take a Napa Valley train ride. So we just taste wines. It'll be amazing. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about living in California? Is it you said you live there?
My thing, right, is like walking down the street, seeing the palm trees and like the morning drop.
All right, all this talk about trains makes me have to jump in. So I'm going to bring up Better Biatches, and we're going to bring on the rest of the contestants here. It's time for you to decide who to eliminate, Grace. Choose wisely, because some pick love, others pick money. All right, we have a choice right here. All right, we have our elimination here. Juan, he's going to take you on the Napa wine train. He's going to go to Big Ben in England, and he's also going to show her the way. Now, keep in mind, if you're going to homestead, you got to make sure you grow tobacco for the kind of chain smoking that you see Grace and her family doing on air. Additionally,
that's true.
Additionally, we have I Fucks Better Biatches over there, who's all about you. Quote right there. That's all we have to say. Are you comfortable, Nico? Do you think that you're going to be safe?
Man, I fucking hope so. I want to put a baby in this bitch.
All right, you're gonna make a baby, and you're gonna name it Nico or Minka, right?
That's right.
That's right. And Juan, are you nervous?
Not particularly.
Not
You
particularly. As they both nervously hit their vapes. All right, Juan. Both of you first time on the list. On the bottom two, we have Juan and we have Better Biatches. Juan.
No, I fucks Better Biatches.
You fucks Better Biatches. You fucks Better Biatches, and you're gonna stay on the panel. I fucks Better Biatches because Juan it's the end of the road, Juan.
Right.
It's the end of the road.
Mm-hmm.
What was your reasoning behind this choice, Grace?
Well, honestly, Nico just like brought the game. He convinced me. He talked down to me like a real man, and I got nothing but respect for Nico. So.
That's right, baby. I love you. I hope you know.
Juan, before the show, you were given the option between love or money. Juan?
He definitely chose money.
He chose shekels.
That's right. You did good, Mama.
Shekels. Yes, Juan.
Shekels
would you like to promote yourself?
Oh yeah. I'm creating like a hedge fund, and we're working towards it. So by next year, we'll have some proof. Freaking like market it. Have a YouTube live. That's what.
All right. Thanks, Juan. Thanks for coming on and competing. Yeah.
Looking forward to working with you, man.
Take that wine train back home, all alone and sad. But be mindful. There might be a cougar sitting next to you because that area is full of them.
Got you, brother.
Peace out, man.
I'll look for him.
Bye, Juan.
Peace, man.
And then there were 6 contestants left. Congratulations. You are a quarter of the way there. and it's only going to get harder and harder as Grace brings more questions to the table. How is everyone feeling?
Feeling good.
Yeah, chilling.
How's the chat doing? Put a 1 in the chat if you're feeling hyped. Put a 2 in the chat if you're pissed off, and put a 3 in the chat if you're feeling sad.
Is there an option if you're feeling pissed on, or
you're feeling pissed on? You could.
Sorry, Hormaxer is telling me what to say in an earpiece.
Oh, you got him in the earpiece too.
Yeah.
If you're feeling pissed on, put a 5. I don't know. Put a 5 in the chat because it's being weird.
Angry emojis. Bring it on.
All right, bring it on. All right, now we're gonna go into the next round where Grace has a question for everyone.
Yes. What is your biggest turnoff in a woman?
All right, biggest turnoff. I think we're gonna get lead off from Sid Yiddish.
All right.
Biggest turnoff would be someone who nods their head the whole time as if they're paying attention, and you can tell they're not paying attention, or they're like flipping on their their phone and looking at their phone like, yeah, oh sure, yeah, but they're not, because conversation is most important. It's very stimulating, and it's important because you need that conversation and communication in life in general.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Sid Yiddish. There, I'm hoping someone in the chat like will say chain smoking because that'd be hilarious. I want to hear Radical Coder go next.
Definitely chain smoking. No, that's actually Grace and I have talked about this. The smoking thing. I don't like it, but it is cute. But
I should definitely quit.
That's not it. I think
you vape.
I sometimes I think just someone who doesn't have like something going on. Like I like interesting people. I like people who are like curious and like looking to learn new things and do new things and like want to explore the world and life together. So I think someone who's not interested in those kinds of things would turn me off. But also someone who's just too much depending on me to be like always around, because like I'm gonna do my own shit, like I got stuff going on and I want to do those things, and I want to do stuff together too, but like we got to have our own stuff going on. So
all right, thank you, Ryan, for answering that question. I want to move on to Russian Johnny Bravo, his answer for this question.
Yeah, so I got 2 things that turned me off. Number 1, liars. And number 2, if they watch Andrew from the Crucible. That's all I got.
Based.
There you go. Thank you very much, Russian Johnny Bravo. He doesn't follow the Pence principle, boyos and girls.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And I want to hear from Primal Studies.
Yeah, I would say probably the biggest no-no is being an abrasive person. If I'm going to be around you, just be nice. Just be pleasant. Like, God, just don't be that abrasive person. That's what I got.
Bitches. Being bitchy.
I like the comment.
Yeah, that's definitely correct. And that we got Will from Before the Billions.
Yeah, I think that somebody who's extremely violent, I think that is my biggest turnoff.
Okay, so lock up your whips and chains, Grace.
Yeah,
or whatever you do, lock those bad boys up. And then we got Nico. Hey, it's my cousin Nico. How you doing? What's the biggest turnoff?
Cheaters.
Cheaters? What about them?
Grace, I'll lock you up, bro. You ain't going to cheat on me.
All right. That ends this round. Everyone said their turnoff, from chain smoking to liars to fake attention to violence and people being just mean for no reason. Now, we do have a super chat. And if anyone wants to back a supporter, the link is pinned to the top. We have an anonymous $25 super chat from someone who likes to be listed anonymous, giving $25, say, for Nico's immunity. So Nico is immune for this round. And now we have a $20 super chat. Thank you from Katie. This is not backing any contestants, but we appreciate your support, adding 20 to the pot tonight. We are grateful for everyone that just supports the show. So that leaves Nico is the only one immune right now. So you gotta drop. Oh, also, we have info from that thing that the other $21 is going to Nico.
Wow.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, money.
What's up?
So that will contribute towards the next round where the cost of immunity is 50. So Nico is safe, and you have to pick your bottom 2 out of the rest of the 5.
All right.
Right, you have your choice.
Yep, just sent it.
Perfect. We now have our bottom 2. Congratulations, Nico. Let's see who will be joining. I fucks better biatches. Primal Studies. He's been sitting pretty, having his whiskey, and he's in the bottom 2. Russian Johnny Bravo. He doesn't mess with the Pence principle. He doesn't mess with Andrew from the Crucible, and he's staying on the panel. Sid Yiddish said what he didn't like. I'm going to pick up my phone and start nodding when I say this. You are safe. And then we got Ryan, the radical coder. It's bold, bringing up the chain smoking. Also brought up other issues that he had. He is safe. And that leaves Before the Billions and Primal Studies as our bottom 2. We're having a repeat bottom 2 person with Before the Billions. I'm going to pull everyone else down except those 2. I need Primal here. All right, Grace. Who do you want to date first?
I'll go with Will.
Go with Will. All right. I'll put Primal backstage. And your 2 minutes begins now, Will.
Okay. All right, Grace. So let me go ahead and hear your story since we didn't get to finish off last time.
Oh, so yeah, so the worst movie date ever.
Just worst date in general.
Well, one time, it's not the same thing, but one time I went on a date with a guy who I met on Snapchat, but he knew all my friends and stuff, and I snuck out of the house. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Mom. I snuck over to this burrito place, and I was there before him, and I sort of like bought my own food first because I was so nervous, but I didn't eat any of it. And then he came and he was like, "Okay, let me get you something." And I was like, "Oh, I already got myself something." And he seemed like really upset, like kind of disappointed, like, "Oh, that sucks." And I was like, I felt really bad. But that was the worst beginning to a date ever. That actually was a pretty cool date afterwards because we were just talking about, I was in high school, so we were just talking about, silly shit.
Okay. And then, so is that one of your biggest turnoffs then, is somebody being late?
No, I don't mind lateness. I actually, I think a guy who's, always late and doesn't really care about me is, pretty much a turn on.
Oh, so that's a turn on? What if somebody flakes on you? Like, they don't show up at all?
Ooh, I mean, they'd have to have a good reason. Yeah, but I can see it. I can see it.
Okay.
So I'm interested in your answer to the question. You chose that your biggest turnoff is a violent person. What does that mean?
Yeah. Somebody who hits on you, or, somebody who doesn't want to listen to what you got to say, argumentative, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Have you, met a lot of women like that? Is that why?
Well, I mean, I haven't met a lot of women like that. It's just more so like if I were to rank the worst thing, I think that would probably be the worst.
All right, your 2 minutes has expired. Hope you had a lot of fun with Grace. Are you having fun, Will?
Yeah.
All right, let's suck that fun away because we're having Primal Studies bringing the...
What are you saying? I'm the fun killer now? I'm not the killer of fun. Jeez.
I just want to spark a little bit of... I just want to
serious.
spark a little bit of anxiety in your head,
All right, let's spark that anxiety, Will. I'm sorry,
spark
bro.
that anxiety. All right, we're gonna drop Will down, and your 2 minutes, Primal, begins now.
Yeah. How you doing, Grace?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good. So I'm curious. I don't know that much about the background of the Thorpe show and all that kind of stuff. So you said that was kind of your dad's creation, right?
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? You're 20 years old. You're kind of finding your way out in the world. Is that where you want to do, or do you have something else, or where do you see yourself going? What do you want?
Well, that's a good question. A lot of like traditional religious people have been like, you should be looking for a husband. What are you doing online? Right now, I'm learning how to do tech for the show. Honestly, I've been having some difficulties with my mom recently, and we're sort of hashing it out on the show, which is helpful because we've been having issues for a while. So bringing it to a larger audience at this point, I think, is appropriate and helpful. So.
And what does that kind of stem from, you and your mom? Has it always kind of been contentious, or?
Well, my mom had a cold mother, so she was kind of cold to me. So I've always kind of had like that sort of issue with her. But I think it's doing something helpful for the world to kind of see these kind of family issues sort of talked about in a really like real way with like the two people who have those issues. And I think like I'm starting there. And we'll see where it goes. I believe I've received signs from God, and my family has too. So make of that what you will. But
hey, it's okay. I mean, you had mentioned you had quote unquote mommy issues, so I was kind of curious to unpack that a little bit. And what does that look like for you? Is that something you're going to take forward, and maybe you want to have kids someday? And what's your kind of take on how do you want to proceed based on what you saw in your upbringing?
Well, I think a big problem is that if a girl really hates her mother, then she's bound to turn into her. So I'm kind of trying to work that out.
Don't turn into your mom then.
All right. Well, I'm gonna turn into an authority figure and say this date is over. And we have Primal Studies and Before the Billions. Did you have fun with both of them, Grace?
I did, yeah.
All right, it's time to ruin that fun and ruthlessly remove one from the show.
Oh shit! Okay.
And you gotta send me the DM.
It's so hard to keep it in track that I have to do the money and who I like.
I know. Let's see. The idea is to get you going crazy.
You're trying to win, Grace.
Okay.
Trying to win.
Billions said money, right? But so if he really chose love, why would he say money?
Well, perhaps he wants more time with you.
Yeah.
Could want more time
with you. It
you.
Really makes sense to me, but I guess maybe I'm just stupid.
Who knows?
All
right. Also, as you say that, put a 1 in the chat if you think Grace is stupid, and 2 if you don't think she's stupid. Since you said that you were stupid, you could be stupid. All right, we have our final answer here for the Billions with the clean setup. We have Primal Studies with another clean setup with a nice candle, some whiskey. Yeah. Primal, it's your first time on the bottom 2. You feeling good?
Man, I'm always feeling good. I got, a little bit of whiskey and a candle. How can I feel bad?
Fantastic. And before the Billions here, are you feeling good?
Yeah, I am feeling good.
Feeling like you're going to win this game?
Yes.
Well, the lie detector determined that was a lie. You are eliminated from this game.
Mari.
Right. You are eliminated from this game before the Billions. What was your reasoning why you eliminated before the Billions, Grace?
Oh gosh, what am I supposed to say? I guess I felt like Primal Studies had some more interesting questions for me. So.
Because he's black and he chose money, fool.
Because the smoke is here.
Nothing to do with it.
It's not race. It's because he chose money.
Well, yeah.
I'm just talking shit because I want to win.
All right. Well, before the Billions had the option to choose love or money before coming in, Will, he said that he would love if he won the money. He chose cash. He chose cash. All right, Will, would you like to promote your channel?
Sure. So what's up, everybody? My name is William from Before the Billions. I am a data engineer, and I have 2 channels, Before the Billions and Black Man in Tech. Before the Billions, I talk about finance-related topics, and then Black Man in Tech is where I interview other black men to help show that, hey, you can actually get into the tech industry. So it's helped to influence and get more people into the tech industry.
Hey, I can't lie. I learned my financial literacy from that fool up there.
Cool.
Just throwing it out there.
Fantastic. Thank you for coming on, Will. You're out there doing good things on your channel. Make sure to check him out. And we appreciate you being a contestant tonight.
All right, thank you.
Have a wonderful night, Will. Yep. All right. I dropped him and put him back up. That leaves the final five. Everyone feeling good?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, it's time to feel terrible because Self-Made is here to roast all of you.
Let's go.
Hi. How we doing?
Doing good.
Can you hear me?
We're doing great.
Yeah.
First off, I got to say there's a conspiracy going on between Sid Yiddish and his #1 fan next to him. Greg.
Oh,
you
so
guys
you think
two
there's
are
an
both
alliance
in on
going
this.
on?
Yeah, there's an alliance right here.
Who's in the same panel? It might explode.
We have an alliance here between Sid Yiddish and his #1 fan, Greg Lurick.
Shabbat
Russian
shalom.
Johnny Bravo. They're working on a poetry book behind the scenes as we speak. Is this conspiracy theory true, gentlemen?
No.
Well, it kind of is because we're plotting against Andrew from the Crucible. We're not going to say when we're going to strike, but we will be striking soon.
Interesting.
All right. What
I
about
think you're gonna win just from saying that.
what about your thoughts of the other contestants, Self-Made?
The other contestants. So we got the radical leftist over there. Sorry, bro. You're doing a pretty good job, bro. You're working it. You're slimy. You're doing their slimy thing, like a true leftist. So let me go on to Primal Studies, my man up in the top right-hand corner. Salute. Toast to whiskey to you. Now to Nico, you stupid puto. You know what I gotta say to you, right?
What you gonna say?
Such a larper. You're no alpha. You know that, dog.
Mira, maricón, chupa un pinche huevo, cabrón.
Chupa mis huevos.
Oh,
And
shit.
Grace,
Go out of here.
you better bounce. You better bounce, essay. That's all I'm saying to you. Hey, Grace, and the last thing I need to say to you is I need to hear you saying Hail Mary and bless this chat. Come on.
Oh, I'll just say God bless all of you.
How about Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord be with you. All right, Novena. That's the last thing I gotta say. Peace out, guys.
time.
Everyone,
Hey.
do a good job.
Now, everyone,
Thanks,
since
buddy.
Self brought it up and said that Nico was not a real alpha, here's a message from Self-Made to all of you.
You're supposed to be alpha!
Thanks for hopping on.
All right, good
Hey,
job, man.
Nico stayed in so far, so I don't know how fake he really
All
is.
right. So now we're down to the bottom five, the top five, however you see life, whether you're pessimistic or optimistic. So it's time for Grace to ask her next question. Bring the heat.
All right.
Make these men squirm.
I'm very interested in this one. What is the kind of craziest, closest to illegal thing you've ever done?
All right. Closest to illegal. So if something illegal, don't incriminate yourself on my stream, please.
I just want to hear the wildest thing you've ever done.
Wildest thing
Playing
you've
with
done.
incrimination.
All right. Hey, whatever you say in here can and will be used against you by someone watching. So that's a disclaimer right here. I'm going to start with the radical coder. Let's see how radical he is.
Oh man, the wildest thing. I don't know. I don't have like a specific thing that like pops into my mind. I tend to just like throw myself into a lot of crazy situations, but I don't have a crazy story. But maybe we'll if we dig into it, we'll find something eventually.
Let's add a little extra clause there.
Yeah.
What about something you really want to do?
Really
Yeah,
want it.
That's borderline illegal. Let's add that in there.
Borderline illegal. There's probably some cool places that could be trespassed into. You know, probably like a lot of really fun places that it would be nice to be in when you're not supposed to be there. I'll leave it at that.
All right. So if you see Ryan going near an abandoned building with duct tape and some plastic wrap, beware.
Grace.
Beware. All right. Now I want to hear from the Russian Johnny Bravo.
Ooh. It has to be illegal or it has to be wild or both.
Well,
Don't
wild.
incriminate yourself.
Don't. Yeah.
I
The
mean,
wildest thing you've ever done and the wildest thing you ever.
I have a clean criminal record, you know. my background check came out clean. But the wildest thing probably ate ass on a Sunday.
Oh,
That's
that's quite the communion. Quite the
No one eats
communion
ass on a
there.
Sunday, but if you do it on a Sunday,
You
man,
worshipped at the holy
The
altar.
body
the
of
Holy
Christ.
Spirits, and you just go at it.
Holy
Hormaxer's totally not telling me to say this to the earpiece. Definitely not.
Oh yeah, Greg talking about getting the body of Christ. It's been with him. Peace be with you, brother. And now we're going to move on to Primal Studies.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess the wildest and most outlandish thing is I've helped some people go on to a more peaceful place. You know what I mean?
That's heavy. That is heavy there, but I guess that is wild. Now we're going to move on to Nico.
Yo. Wildest thing, I think you'll like this. I broke into Disneyland and shit because I was drunk. I like drinking, drugs too. But I broke into Disney, like the place where they make the movies and shit, and they're having like a cult thing going on. I had to run away and shit. Thought they were gonna sacrifice me, and then that's when I came to Jesus.
All right, so a close encounter with the elite cult at Disney. That's the story from Nico we're hearing today. We like it. And now we're going to move on to Sid Yiddish.
Well, there's really so many things that I've done in my life, but probably no, it's true. It's really true.
I believe that, man.
I once, in my previous career, I was a reporter, an investigator, and I posed as a decoy for a guy. Like I was sort of his patsy, and I talked a guy out of trying to bilk a guy out of tens of thousands of dollars, and eventually we got him, and they arrested the guy.
Wow, that's impressive right there. So Sid Yiddish, he's got a lot of crazy stories. The man even ran for president before of the United States of America.
Did he?
I would vote for him.
Really, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, and his running mate, what was his name? Mr. Bukake?
Oh, it's Charles Bukake.
Charles Bukake, and you had Yiddish Bukake 2020 was on the stickers.
Right.
All right. Now that we have our final five, they've all said what's closest to the craziest thing, the non-illegal, and we would like to get we'll check Cash App to see if anyone's immune. We have our choice from Grace, and no one is immune, so we're going to get our decision for the bottom two.
Fuck the chat.
All right, we have our bottom two. We have Nico antagonizing the chat, so make sure that doesn't go unpunished.
Why didn't they save me? The fuck?
Well, Nico, they may not have saved you, but you are moving on to the next round.
That's my girl. What's up?
Sid Yiddish, talking about his time he saved someone from being scammed for several thousands of dollars, and he's still on the panel. He's alive. Primal Studies, talking about making people leave this realm. You are in the bottom two. Ryan, the radical coder. Maybe you weren't radical enough because you're in the bottom two as well. Ooh. Greg, you are safe. That leaves Primal and Ryan as our bottom two. Who would you like to go on a date with first, Grace?
Let's do Ryan.
Ryan. All right, let's start with Ryan here. I'm going to go drop Primal, and then your 2 minutes begins now, Mr. Radical Coder.
So let's be real. You just wanted more time alone with me, right?
I was very disappointed with your answer.
I know.
You've been telling me, I threw all these crazy parties.
I did throw crazy parties, but they weren't like dangerous parties. Like I don't know. I made sure everyone drank responsibly. Like if someone was too drunk, I tried not to let them drive. Like I wasn't trying to kill all my friends. I love these people, we had a blast. I thought they were amazing parties, but they weren't. They could have been dangerous, but not particularly. I don't know. So, have you you talked about Italy and France. Why? For traveling.
I just think they're really beautiful. I don't know.
Is there any like particular area?
Probably like Rome for Italy, and I don't know about France, honestly. Like anywhere there, just like the architecture is really pretty. I don't know.
Yeah, it really is. And the food
Have you ever
is supposed
traveled?
to be amazing. Not too much. I mean, I drove across the country. When I moved to California, I did a drive. I went to like the Grand Canyon. I went to mountains in Colorado, and I tried snowboarding, which I was not great at. But it was fun. Have you ever like been hiking, like in the mountains?
Yeah.
Where?
Like in New Hampshire. It wasn't. I mean, it was a small. It was called Mount Monadnock. I don't know.
Okay.
It was kind of small, but it was intense. I was like sick or something, but it was fun.
Yeah, that sucks. There's a Mount Rainier in Washington. I have family up there, and I used to go there like every couple of years, and it's just the most beautiful, like the most beautiful place. It's absolutely unreal out there, and I think that'd be fun. We should check it out sometime.
For sure. In Washington?
Yeah, Washington State.
Wow, that's really far away from me.
Yeah, well, me too. I'm literally on the other corner of the country, so.
All right, time is up. So you're gonna climb the mountain with Ryan if you keep him around, and we got Primal Studies in here, who's ready to hopefully add a peak to his performance on the show today. We're gonna drop down Ryan. Your 2 minutes begins now.
So Grace, what's going on with you? Why are you here? I mean, what has been your experience so far in life that led you to this moment that you're on this black pill bachelorette? Why aren't you out there with some Giga Chad, just living the life, doing all the things? Why are we here? Why are we here right now?
Are you dissing the show right now? Are you saying
No, I just want to know. I just want to know why are you here? What do you want?
I don't know. I think it's a fun show. Why are you so serious about everything?
I'm actually not. I'm just fucking around. I'm having a good time. But yeah, but like, what do you actually want? What do you actually want out of life? Like, do you want to be like? What do you want to be? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I guess I'd like to be a wife someday, but I don't really know.
And why do you want to be a wife? What is it about being a wife that gives you some sort of satisfaction?
I think I'd be a really good mom, honestly.
Yeah.
And I think I'd be a really good wife too. I think I would like to, share my life with somebody, but I have, attachment issues as well. So
Ooh,
who knows?
Me about that. Tell me about that.
Why don't you tell me something? You be vulnerable.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Well, why are you here?
I'm just having a good time. I'm kind of riding the party bus through life, and we're just checking out all the fun places, and this is a pretty cool place. You get to meet cool people, you get to do fun things. It's a good time. So that's my life theory, is it's a party bus. Hop on if you want to have a fun ride.
Do you stream? Like, it seems like you kind of have it set up for that.
I do. I talk about all sorts of things, but mostly fitness, interpersonal relationships, finances. I've kind of got to do a thing or two, say a thing or two, be a place or two, so I might have some insights.
All right.
All right, and that concludes our bottom two with the final five. We're gonna pull up more guests. How are you two feeling on the hot seat? Primal Studies, I want to hear from you first.
Man, the seat is always hot, but I'm just used to it. We're just a fire up in here, so it's okay.
All right, keep bringing that heat. What about you, Ryan? How's the hot seat feeling?
Feels pretty chill. I'm hanging in there, I'm having fun.
All right, good to hear that. Now I want to hear from Nico. Who do you think's getting bounced? And you are muted. And by the way, Grace, let me know who you want to eliminate.
All right.
I gotta say, I feel like it's both these fools. They're just not bringing the heat. They don't even seem like they like my girl Grace. They don't even seem like they're interested. You know what I mean? Like,
true.
All right.
Just saying. I didn't even gotta hit them hard. They just suck.
I want to hear from Sid Yiddish. What are your thoughts? Who do you think's gonna get the boot?
I think Primal Studies.
Why so?
Just maybe his overall his overall perspective.
Okay. And then let's hear from Russian Johnny Bravo. Who do you think is getting the boot? And say why. Be savage as possible.
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. I'm thinking something about no offense to Mr. Primal Studies, but I just think he didn't take Grace too seriously. I think he's gonna get the Soviet boot in the right cheek.
All right, the right cheek, very specific there.
Not the left cheek, but the
Not
right
the left
cheek.
So, Primal Studies. You feel a little bit hurt that all three of them think you're leaving?
Nah, because you know what? The party bus continues on either way, so it's gonna be okay.
All right. So, Ryan, are you feeling a little bit of a boost in confidence that all three say that you're doing a little bit better in this round?
I don't know. I'm generally floating at a pretty high degree of confidence, so I'm all right either way.
All right. He's all right either way, and the party bus is going to roll on. Primal Studies. You might want to rev the engine, get that bus started, because it's the end of the road, pal. It's the end of the road. I'll hit
That's
it with
it for you, friend.
Yep, this is the quote.
It's over, my friend. Let's face it, you've lost.
All right. So why did you eliminate Primal Studies, Grace?
Because he's fucking lame.
Ooh, damn. Better biatches.
No, I fucks better bitches than you, homie. Actually, no, your girl is fine as fuck. Fuck, I'm gonna steal that bitch from you too. I don't know.
You know, he's really good looking. I'm gonna say that off the bat. But I just feel like he's a little bit too serious. So
I'm too old for you, isn't it? You don't like that. Your age discrimination. I can feel it. I can.
no
feel
way. I like older guys.
No, Johnny Sin still got it.
Cool.
Wow.
Johnny Sins with this pose.
Nice.
All right. So we got Primal was given the option between love or money before the show. Primal. He lit the candle. He set the mood. He had the Kevin Samuels doohickey in the background to become romantic with Grace because he chose cash. He chose cash.
I was
Primal.
right.
Yeah, I almost
Go
got
ahead,
you
go
there.
ahead.
I almost
Yeah.
baited you.
You did.
I almost baited you right there. So yeah, Primal, you have fun on the show.
I always have fun, and I always appreciate you inviting me to be on. This is a good time. I think we get to have some good conversations. We get to meet a lot of cool people. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Much respect to all you. I love coming up in here. I love having the chat is always savage, so I appreciate you all keeping it real in there. I didn't have quite the costume change that I did on the last one. I was feeling a little bit under the weather, so I didn't quite bring it, Grace. Maybe that would have been more your flavor, but I appreciate you. I hope you have a good time, and I hope you find the love you're looking for on this channel. And if you like these kind of conversations, come check me out. I do a weekly stream about interpersonal finances, interpersonal relationships, finances, fitness, anything else we want to talk about over on Primal Studies. I appreciate it. Thanks, Caduceus, so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, competing. Always a pleasure. Make sure to check out Primal Studies. I think he's streaming tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, we're going to talk about the danger zone of dating.
Yeah, get your Top Gun vibes out there for the danger zone. Thanks for
cool
hopping
shit from
on.
that fool. It's cool. But you a loser.
To the danger zone.
All right, we got the danger zone music here too, and it was done by Grace, so we're not getting DMCA'd. Thanks for hopping on, Primal. We are going to drop you down. All right, Final Four. You're halfway there. This is the last round where immunity can be bought, and it's $50 collective. Just a hint, Nico is only $4 away from being immune.
Come on, guys. Come on. You might
Somebody throw up $4 from my
You can
boy.
throw up some money and get Nico immune in the chat, or you could drop up to 50 collectively for any of the three other gentlemen. It's the last round of immunity, and
$4, bro.
He was eliminated first, but Mandrell's here to roast. Mandrell, what are your thoughts of these contestants here?
I think they're all lame. Every single one of them.
You call
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
That's mean, man.
I made a mistake.
Yeah, you did.
Ah, you didn't, baby.
It's just I've said this before. Women have no clue what they're doing when it comes to
You
picking
see,
a man.
that's why you pick good, because he ain't.
You're not wrong, but stop the cat.
Look at this. Look at this one.
Mi pendejo, vete de la mierda.
Oh shit.
Are you black or Hispanic? Which one?
I'm
I don't.
Hispanic, homie. I mean,
She's black from the waist down. And
I'm
then
black
she
from the
got
waist
that
down, no.
Latino heat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
I
so
like-
Mandrell, I want to give you the opportunity to roast everyone one-on-one, including myself and including Grace. So here's your opportunity.
Well, I don't want to roast Grace.
It's called reparations.
No, you got it. You were my.
It's not rapper.
All right, we can get some reparations right here. Does that inspire you?
I guess.
Go for it, homie. Go for
It's
it.
my first time here, man.
Good shot.
Why don't
Good
you bring in
shot.
heat right here?
Good
Otherwise, we could ask you just to say who do you think's going to win and who do you think's going to get eliminated next.
Hey, yo, Mandrell, can you let ball fight?
I'll tell you who I think should win.
All right, let us know.
Me. But if it's not me, then probably Ryan.
Well played.
By Ryan. Ryan,
Yeah.
what makes you think of Ryan?
Hell
being the
no.
best shot?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
when there was,
down.
you had them side by side, there was chemistry there. So I was like, and plus Ryan, he has his head on straight, seems like it at least. You know what I mean?
Sometimes.
Yeah, and plus,
He
I
ain't
mean,
gonna even pap
the
it
guy has a
down.
decent
Relax.
job. He's not working at a supermarket.
I built
So, I
houses
mean-
by my hand.
And this one here, man, what the fuck? He builds houses with his hands. He
That's
doesn't.
right,
He doesn't.
You know
I mean,
nothing about
I don't even know if that's facial hair or blackface.
that. Facial hair.
Should I be
That
offended
was
or?
I was born
He
like
drops
Get your
people with his
clippings.
hands too.
I was born like this. Where's your
Gotcha.
facial hair? You ain't even a man. You a woman, huh?
I shave
Show
my
me
face.
of a JJ.
I
Show me of
shave.
a JJ.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And my
Yeah.
Jewish brother here, I mean, I don't know. He might suffer from the same fate as I did. Like she said, I've done too much, seen too much. You know what I mean? So she can't relate. I don't know. She'd be able to relate with Sid Yiddish.
Yeah, you got too
I'm
much
interested
trauma.
in
That's
all
what's up.
His books or whatever.
I'm okay, thanks.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a
I'm
relate
not
thing. I mean,
you
but
my own competition.
and Russian Johnny Bravo. I like Johnny Bravo.
Hey, yo, Johnny Bravo's a competition.
I don't know if there's a
too.
connection
I
there,
feel
though.
like I've seen his OnlyFans. That thing
I'm
is
the
huge.
Jewish Russian Johnny Bravo.
The Russian Jewish Johnny Bravo. That's a lot, brother.
I'm a lot from the waist down.
Oh.
Uh,
Too
I've
much
seen the
information
OnlyFans.
for me.
According to my
You're telling
OnlyFans.
Mandrell that. You're telling Mondrell that.
Yeah.
That was sus.
It was.
Hey, yo, you want him to
Very
show you?
sus.
You want him to show it to you backstage, Mandrell? You gay?
No,
Or
no, I don't. No, I don't.
seems like you gay.
Hey,
homie.
hey, hey, and if you are gay, man.
No shaming. No shaming ever. Okay, no shaming. No shaming. No shame. No shame.
That's right. No shame. Mandrell.
Absolutely no
Respect.
shaming. No shame.
It's
That's
okay,
hilarious.
Mandrell. I can set it up. I can set it
Alright.
up.
Shame him.
So Mandrell, closing
uh,
thoughts before you continue this game.
I think it's hilarious that the two black guys were the first ones to go.
Hey,
No,
'cause you
that's
pick
not
money,
true.
though.
Not surprising.
So you pick
You know.
money,
No,
though.
no, you're wrong.
It's just it's messed up. But I mean, that's the
The
plight.
last one actually
He
a black
spaced it out to avoid that accusation.
That's the plight of our,
You know
of our
what it is?
existence.
Hold
You know
up,
what I'm saying?
hold up. Let me tell you, Mandrell, what
That's
it really
coping.
is.
That's just
Duke won the last
Let me
one.
tell you what it really is,
Well,
Mandrell.
Grace gets
If
a
you-
right of reply though. Is he coping?
That's a massive cope. First of all, the second
Oh.
guy was Juan Carlos. Secondly,
Oh, that's right. You forgot about billions. That's
you
why.
wanna- if you want to blame it on your race, then that's cool, but that's not the reason.
I know. I thought I got the roast when I came up here. So
Y'all, you getting
everybody's
Nah,
taking it
that's
serious.
exciting, man.
Everybody thinks I'm dead serious about it. I'm like,
Nah,
No.
he's cool, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Well, thanks for coming up,
No.
Mandrell. We're gonna continue this game. Appreciate you.
all right,
hanging
all
out.
right. I'm
Love
enjoying
gay
this.
men.
Seriously.
Much
Love
love,
gay
man.
men.
Thanks, man.
That's right.
All right, now we're on to the next round here. We have our final four. Congratulations. You're halfway there. Half of your foes vanquished as we move on forward.
Hey, yo, somebody donate that $4, bro. I'll pay you back next week.
Yeah, and hey, you know,
That's four things off
Nico
the dollar,
will give
man.
you a
Or
cigarette.
$4 from my boy Nico.
Nico will give you a cigarette if you continue there. And you may or may not have that money coming in soon. So, Grace, what's your next question for the next round?
All right, my next question is, would you ever be into a woman dominating you in the bedroom?
All right. And by the way, no shaming, no shaming. And we're going to start with We're gonna start with Nico.
Yo, I'm gonna give it to you straight, baby girl. Number one, I already know that's a trick ass question because you got mommy issues, which means you were fighting against your mom for your sexuality. I know you a freak. I'm a fuck out of your, you know what I mean? There ain't gonna be no submitting over here. I might put it in your butt. If you're cool with
Interesting
that.
reasoning. All right.
All right. That's a resounding no from Nico.
All right.
Now we're gonna pull up Sid Yiddish's thoughts on potentially being dominated by a woman.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love it. I love a good challenge, and it's quite okay. Because in general, like, I just want to branch out just a little bit if I can, because also in the workplace it happens a lot too, and there's a lot of guys that don't like being dominated by a woman boss or a woman, supervisor, whatever the case is. But yeah, bring it on. It's fine with me.
All right. So we have Sid Yiddish up for the challenge. Now, to be fair, it'd probably be pretty tough to dominate Sid Yiddish. Like he's a unit, man. He's got like
That's a strong dude.
he's mog maxing over a lot of dudes. Just say that, like size wise, like you're up for a lot. You're up for a big channel. And you could say that was sus on me. I'm just saying, like Sid is not he's not someone that you just blow over like the wind. He will stand his ground. It sounds like. We also got Russian Johnny Bravo. What are your thoughts of potentially being dominated by a woman?
So being dominated, no, but I'll give the queen some momentum. I'll let her go on top for like a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I'll let her have her claim the fame, and then I'm gonna switch the role. I'll be like, you got me for a little bit, and bop, surprise. And see that one coming. Yeah.
All right. We got the element of surprise from the Russian Johnny Bravo. And that will round out this topic with Ryan, the radical coder.
I would say it's not particularly my thing, being submissive, but I'm very open-minded. So, I'm willing to explore. But yeah, generally, that's not the role that I take on. So.
All right. Thank you very much, Ryan. And we do have a super chat to read. We got $5 from Forza Italiana that says for Nico.
Right.
That means Nico is immune for this round. And let me see if we have any other super chats.
All these fools are gonna.
All right.
I was gonna choose him, so damn. Now I got.
All right. Now you got to choose the bottom two out of Ryan, Russian Johnny Bravo, and Sid Yiddish for your bottom two. And from there, there's no other super chats. Super chats from now on will be read like regular super chats. There is no more immunity. Nico is immune again. So we're going to get our choice from Grace. Who do you want in your bottom two? We have an answer.
All right. Yep.
All right. Ryan, the radical coder, was on the bottom two last round. You feel like you're off this time?
I'm not sure.
Not sure? Well, you're sure now because you were in the bottom two.
All right.
What's up?
Sid Yiddish, his collection of books, art, poems. He's wearing the hoodie. He's all warm in his setup. He's willing to get dominated to try it out. He says he's up for a challenge. That challenge will not be the bottom two. He is safe. Our bottom two is Ryan and Greg.
That's right.
So we'd like to. I'll drop Nico and I'll drop Sid Yiddish, and we will get ourselves a couple dates. Who do you want to date first, Grace?
I'll do Greg.
Greg. All right, good timing because Ryan has to take a pee break.
All right.
So it's time to drop Ryan.
Yeah, it's good timing. I'll take my.
Our 2 minutes begins now.
Hey, damn! I thought we were. I see how it is. I thought we were gonna conspire against Andrew, man.
Hey, I didn't throw you out yet.
You didn't throw me out. Oh, come on, man. Has Andrew been brainwashing you?
He wishes. So
who brainwashes you more, Andrew or the chat?
This chat? Which chat?
No, like the funky chat that had you doing some funky things the other day.
Oh,
the socks or the foot in the sock or whatever. Yeah, I was there for that. It was interesting.
Probably the chat. I take chat so seriously sometimes. But,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, can you do a little, what do you call those, pecs flexing?
Oh, why are you
You've
staring
got-
at my boobs? My
you've
eyes are
got
up
the-
here.
You've got the tank top on. It's very
I
immodest.
do. Where are your manners? You gotta say please. You say,
Please,
Greg,
can we get a
can
pec
you
flex?
please, with like this, go like, Greg, can you please do it?
Greg, can you please do it?
Okay, since you asked so nicely, yes, I can.
How did you
Repping
figure
the
out
Johnny
you can
Bravo
do that?
tip pec flexing. Yeah, you know. No, I was just, because I seen you looking down. I was like, like eye contact, and it's okay. It's okay. So, aside from the streaming, what tickles your fancy? Like, what do you like to do?
I like I like I said, I like tennis, I like pickleball, I like watching movies and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, I like a couple. I like Pineapple Express, and I like, what's that one? Oh, Why Him?
Oh, are those?
You ever seen any of those?
No.
Why Him's a good one. It's like with James Franco, Bryan Cranston, some like comedy shit. Yeah.
Oh, I like both of them. So.
Yeah.
Hey.
So we now have our conclusion to that date. They're gonna go watch some comedy movies, some James Franco. Also, just James Franco seems like the guy that he likes with all of his movies. But yeah, since we're gonna show some love with the pecs, we can do this. And we're gonna move on to Ryan, the Radical Coder. His date.
Not much longer.
Oh, he says not much longer. The mom's got the meatloaf ready to go.
I'm sorry. Okay, I understand. I'm sorry.
His soy milkshake is ready.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The meatloaf
is
is ready. But Brian, it's your time to go on a debate, and if you want to indulge in some of that meatloaf during the debate, feel free.
Sure.
I'm going to drop off Greg, and your 2 minutes begins now, Ryan.
I like how he called our date a debate.
Yeah, I mean, I figure that's what it's going to be anyway. We usually go back.
So
and
why
forth.
are you an atheist again? Can we get back to that?
I just don't buy into this whole like knowing what the creator of the that there is a creator of the universe and that we know what he wants. It just seems a bit far fetched for me. But you said you have you felt signs from God, so tell me about that.
Well, so it's hard to explain, but like, it might sound crazy, right? But I've been saying kind of that my kind of the patron saint is Joan of Arc, right? Who was a 14-year-old girl or something who dressed as a man and kind of like Mulan, right?
Yeah.
So kind of like a shapeshifter. And I was watching this Calvinist YouTuber who obviously would not wear a shirt of a saint or whatever. And I'd literally just been talking about that with my dad. And he randomly goes to the camera like, I'm wearing this shirt. It's got Joan of Arc on it. I don't even know why I showed the camera that or why, I would bother wearing this. And I was just kind of like, okay. I mean, it's not a miracle or anything, but it's just kind of like, that seems like something.
Okay.
So that's one of them. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying, what are the chances that a Calvinist guy is going to wear that shirt at the moment that I'm talking about it? Anyways, you can get crazy with that stuff, obviously, but I do believe that there have been certain signs.
Okay, I respect that. I'm
Ryan,
open to
I
it.
think you chose money. I definitely think you chose money.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess you're gonna find out eventually. But let's talk about movies if we have time. What kind of movies do you like watching?
I really like thrillers. Have you ever
What's your
seen
favorite one?
well, this is more of a horror movie, but have you seen The
love horror
Ritual on
movies.
Netflix?
I haven't seen it. We can watch
Have
it.
you seen The Babadook?
I love the Babadook. That's
I love The Babadook.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic
That is
film.
such a good movie. It's so artistic.
All right, that concludes our round of dates here. People want to know if you're sainted, Grace. Some people say the Simp Fest is beginning now.
What does sainted mean?
Well, you're the Catholic here, shouldn't you know? But we can move on
I've
to.
never heard that before. Am I a saint? No.
All right, you have your answer there. Now we're gonna move on to Ryan, the Radical Coder, and Greg. How are you feeling in the bottom two? You think you're going to make it to the final three with Sid and Nico?
I hope so.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? It's a mystery.
It's a mystery method, wouldn't you say? So, Grace, it's your time to send me who you were eliminating.
All right.
Sweet.
Oh gosh.
All right, it could be anything. All right, she's come up with her choice, so we are not going to lead her in the wrong direction. Sid Yiddish, who do you think is going to join you in the final three?
Well, both Ryan and Mr. Bravo are both fine men. I think Mr. Bravo.
You think he's coming with you? All right. What about you, Nico? What do you think?
I think I'm gonna win. That's all I think. I'm a
All
winner.
right. So no matter who comes through, you're taking that crown. Is that what you're saying?
100%. 100%. That's my princesa right there.
All right. Do you think you can make it further when there's no immunity?
Yeah. The chat loves me. She loves me. She just don't know it yet. That's all.
All right. Well, now it's time to reveal Grace's choice. All right. She has said who she's going. That's who you want to eliminate, correct, Grace? All right.
Yep.
Ryan, the Radical Coder, he's out there getting his meatloaf right now. But we'll go to Greg first. What's the story behind all the plates, man?
More plates, more dates.
More plates, more dates? Well, you might have to find a couple more dates because it's the end of the road, buddy.
Hey.
It is the end of the road. Grace
Whoop.
has ruthlessly
Yo,
slit your throat.
you
Its
messed
game
up,
is
Grace.
over.
I gotta say this,
Damn.
girl.
It's because I'm fucking Russian, bro.
No, bro.
Yeah.
once
You got
he
some
takes
Ukraine
care of
blood
his
in
mom
there.
and
I gotta
lives
say,
with-
I'm nervous that he did choose love, but this is the only one I've been nervous on so far.
Oh, he's been
Ooh.
nervous.
Making nervous.
All right. Well, he put on his romantic stringer, his John Anthony stringer. He started just rubbing his nipples out of incitement for you. And he came on this show with good intentions. He came because he saw that Grace, he questioned whether you were a Catholic and a Jew could get together. But he still took the leap of faith, and Greg chose cash.
I don't think you're lying to me. Nobody chose love.
No, there was one person that chose love.
Is that like a Jewish thing, Greg, that you chose money, bro?
I love the shekels, bro.
Because
I
I
love
thought
the
that,
shekels,
like,
man.
I thought you were good too. I like for sure.
The
thought
nose
you were
knows,
good too
bro.
money. You literally talked about this chick on your stream, and you were like, she's cute.
Yeah,
I for sure
but
thought you
I'm all about
chose
the
love.
shekels, bro. I'm all about them shekels.
It's all about the shekels. So, to help you get more shekels, would you like to promote yourself, Greg?
Yeah, dude. Thanks for having me on. This is, one of my many Black Pill Bachelorettes that I've been on. I appreciate it. It's like good fun. I think it was a really heated show. I think I might have. I don't know if I made. I think it was about the same in the last one, right? I made it a little bit further, right? Oh no, actually, I think it was like.
Yeah, I think you made it further this time.
Okay,
yeah.
so I made it further than last time. That's a win.
Better
yeah.
than last time.
what's your
You're Greg
workout?
Doucette in there.
Was that?
Hold
Oh,
on. No, I was saying that you're like better than last time, like the parrot man Greg Doucette says.
oh yeah,
Yeah, what,
last time.
yeah. Fucking.
Hey, yo,
but
Greg,
yeah.
what's your workout routine, bro?
Little bit of
Fucking
trend, little bit of shekels, and a lot of protein for the
That's what's
ladies.
good,
But yeah,
homie.
so
That's
I
what's
do
good.
like streams. My YouTube channel is Greg, so it's GREGLURIK official.
Hey,
We do
yo.
streams, we do shit. We make it happen. We just random shenanigans, manosphere, random bullshit, stuff like that. If you guys want to
bro.
follow me on Instagram, it's Greg type OFBOUL, and check out my TikTok. It's Greg and then my last name LURIK. I do a bunch of random stuff, and I'm this close from being banned on TikTok. So like, check me out before I actually get like banned off there. But yeah,
Hey, yo,
that's all I
Greg.
got.
Cheapest protein if you eat
really loud, like
Protein,
asking, so
some
I'll be
trend,
like,
and
eat your cum, bro. That shit makes you yoked.
bro,
as
I
well.
eat people. I'm like Hannibal Lecter. Actually, I should be careful. Someone's gonna arrest my ass.
oh, he had his liver with the with the fava beans and a nice.
I'm like
I-
Liver King, except I actually eat people's livers. That's why they call me
Nah,
Liver King.
fool. I was eating my own cum and I got yoked. It's like testosterone.
Liver pate is very good. You should try
Yeah,
some of
livers.
it.
Oh yeah.
Livers and shit.
Yeah. I had it in Denmark and haven't stopped since.
Ooh, I should have tried it in Denmark. Damn.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I'm,
thanks
I'm
for
on,
having
I'm
me,
on
guys.
board with the liver pate too. I make it regularly. It's good stuff.
Ooh, liver maxing, huge honor.
Liver maxing. All right. Now that the Radical Coder and Grace are back, they've retrieved their meatloaf and they're ready to go. The fact that there's no tears from Grace is a good sign.
That's right. She's a beautiful
We can
princess.
eliminate Greg, and we are now in the final 3, which means that Grace, this is gonna be your last question.
Oh, my last question.
Last question, and
You
it will
got this,
determine
Blue.
who you bring to the final 2 with you, where you have 5-minute rounds. So be careful with your screening here.
5 minutes.
All right. I'm trying to pick which question. All right. If you were married to me, would you help, or just boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, would you help with the cooking and cleaning?
All right. I want to start with Nico.
Fuck that shit. That's a
You wouldn't
woman's
help
job.
Elaborate
You-
on that.
God made it so that women would cook and clean, men hold down the fort. We work, we provide, we protect, all sorts of shit. You want me to cook and clean too? No, I'll pay for a maid, bro. You tripping?
You wouldn't help at all?
Nah, that's what I make money for.
All right.
Take care of you.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. Now we're going to move on to Ryan, the Radical Coder.
Absolutely not. That's emasculating.
Elaborate that.
No, I'm fucking around. I'm totally cool with cooking and cleaning, but I mean, preferably like it would be nice to have like cleaning people come by. I don't know if like Grace, do you like cooking and cleaning?
I'm not a very good cook or a cleaner.
You can learn.
I could
You can learn from my mom. She'll
Yeah,
teach you.
Poppy.
Yeah, no, I like cooking, and I don't mind cleaning up a little bit.
Cooking and
All right.
cleaning. So he's
Takes a
down.
village.
He's
Fair
down
enough,
with
fair
the. He's down to help out. Now we got Sid Yiddish.
Did.
Yes, of course I would help cook and clean, and if worst came to worst, of course, if you were sick, I would take over and take care of the household. You don't need to bring in maids or whatever. You can do it on your own. You can learn. It's very easy to learn to do these sorts of things. I cook for friends all the time, and I take care of them when they're in need. And so, yeah, I definitely would.
All right, Sid Yiddish, willing to step it up, and that leaves us to the end of a quick round. You have to decide who is going to be in the bottom 2. I'll check for any super chats to see if there's anything that
Who
needs to
the
be read.
hell chose love?
All right, that's your mind game to decipher.
All right. Fuck. All right.
Grace, Grace,
You're supposed to be alpha.
come up with the answer.
All right. I sent it.
All right, we have our bottom 2, which means the third one left out will be in the final 2. Now, to clarify, for this bottom 2, you will be going for 2 minutes on a date with Grace, just like the other rounds, and the finale will be 5-minute dates with each of the people that Grace decides to bring along with her.
All right.
Is that clear?
Yep.
All right, here's the
Sounds good.
intensity there. Sid Yiddish, the only one left that hasn't been in the bottom 2. You are in the bottom 2 this time.
Okay.
Ryan, the Radical Coder, he's been in the bottom 2 the most out of everyone on the panel. He said his take on cooking and cleaning a little bit, he would help out and hire services to save himself some time. And we have Nico saying, fuck that shit. It's a woman's job. Ryan, you've had a comfortable spot in the bottom 2, but we're going to have to kick you from that spot, and you have made it to the finale. Our bottom 2 is Sid Yiddish versus Nico.
Okay, she missed me. It's
All
cool.
right, so we're going to drop Ryan, the Radical Coder, and we have our bottom 2 here. Who would you like to go on a date with first?
I'm definitely gonna go with Sid.
Sid Yiddish. All right. I'm going to drop better. I fucks better biatches. And your 2 minutes begins now, Sid.
Okay. So,
Sid, I'm fascinated.
okay. You're fascinated by me saying what I say? It's true. I feel that.
Well, the first thing is I'm interested in all those CDs or whatever. Is that all music?
Yeah, that's all music, and that's actually a Furby right here. I'll bring him down. This one doesn't work so well, but I've got about 46. Oh, it's working! I can't believe it. This never happens. But anyway, is that right? Yeah, I have about 46 other ones, but only 11 of them work, and I use them in performance work. So,
Why Furbies? Why do you like those?
well, because you can talk to them and they listen to you. They actually have souls and they actually listen to you. They pick up words like, say, the way like children would pick up, like, say, cuss words or something in case you were using the words. They pick them up, believe me.
And why did you choose money?
Well, to be honest with you, money can't buy you love. So,
That's true. That's true. Fair point.
Yeah.
Fair point.
you said you like trains, right?
Yeah, I like trains.
Have you been? I'm assuming they have them in Rhode Island, or or you travel. Okay,
I go to
local.
Boston on the train a lot.
Oh, okay. Local? Is it a local or through Amtrak?
MBTA, so I guess that would be local, but they
Okay.
have Amtrak too.
I'm asking only because I travel on trains all the time. That's my unless I have to go overseas and I fly, but I take Amtrak all over the country. So it's really cool. I've had some great adventures on trains.
Yeah, they're fun because it's like not as intense as a plane, but it's not as like you don't have to be as aware as in a car. So
Yeah,
it's kind of the ideal mode of travel.
it is. It definitely is.
All right. The 2 minutes is quickly expired, and we're going to bring on Nico. Did you have fun with Sid?
Absolutely. You showed me a
Alright.
Furby.
Yeah, those things freak me out. Like, it's kind of
Yeah.
impressive, but they're
Well,
pretty,
you know what's funny though? This one actually talked. It started moving. Oh, see, it's moving again. This never happens. This almost never happens.
Hey, you know what happens when they touch water, right?
Let me tell you something. You're never going to get that chance.
Oh man, see, we've been blessed by the Sid Yiddish Furby. I take much more. It's way more sacred that this Furby is turning on than that God bless us thing that Grace did earlier today.
It's because Grace
So,
is blessed, bro.
we've been
Don't
blessed
touch
here.
Don't put water on that Furby, bro. It's real.
You'll never get that chance.
Thank God.
There you go. He's taking care of his Furby well. I'm gonna drop down Sid Yiddish. You're gonna have 2 minutes with Nico, Grace.
All right.
All right, and your 2 minutes begins. I'm gonna put it right now.
Girl, you know you missed me. What's up? I see you missing me. It's cool.
Can you teach me some Spanish?
Yeah, what you want to say, baby?
I want to say, well, I know how to say te amo.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know how to say, I want to give you a big hug and a kiss right now.
All right.
Yo quiero,
What you want to say, baby? I'll teach you.
yo quiero dámelo a hug and a kiss. I don't know. Un beso.
Te quiero dar un abrazo y un beso.
Abrazo y un
Mhm.
beso.
Mm-hmm. I want to do a little more than that. That's right. Yeah, I'm packing, baby. Look.
Hey, yo!
Dude, I gotta warn you, you know what I mean? But like, I'm just telling you straight up, like, I'm ready, you know what I mean? Sweep you off your feet, take you to a new home that I made. My mama
You
don't
built me
speak.
a house?
Yeah, and my mom don't speak no English, so you're gonna have to learn Spanish.
Sí. Yo
You're gonna
puedo.
Yo, say yo,
Yo
puedo
puedo
hacer
hacer
todo.
todo. Yo
I
puedo
can do
hacer todo.
everything.
Sí.
That's right.
Yo soy un boss bitch. But I got one question for you, Nico.
What's up, baby? Tell me whatever you want, baby.
Why did you choose money?
I chose love. The fuck?
Why did you choose money?
I didn't choose money.
Why don't you
I'm-
answer the question?
I'm
Answer the
gonna
question directly. I thought you were so straightforward. Why'd you choose money?
I'm straightforward. I did not choose money. I chose love. You try to accuse me just like this. This what happens, man. A man's a real man to you, and then you go and play some off weird shit. I'm straight up with you. I told you I chose love. You ain't believe me. It's cool. Gonna be your loss.
All righty.
All right.
That concludes our round of dates, and that means that Grace, you got to be ruthless again. You got to kick one of these bachelors off of your show. It's a tough choice, right?
It is tough, but I've made my decision.
All right. We have an elimination.
fucked up.
Ryan, who do you think's joining you in the final two?
I mean, City Yiddish had that Furby. It was pretty cool. But also Nico's chat energy is just off the charts. So I think he's gonna be there with me. But I don't know the Furb. Like honestly, up in the air.
Up in the air. All right. Well, Ryan, I want you to come up with an answer. I'm gonna hit you with this.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you with this clip to maybe inspire you.
Answer the question. Answer the question. Answer the fucking question. Just answer the fucking question, nigga.
All right. I hope it's Sid Yiddish.
Sid Yiddish. You're hoping Sid Yiddish.
Yeah.
All right. Nico, how are you feeling that you're in the bottom two right after losing your immunity?
Good. I don't even need immunity. The chat loves me. Everybody loves me. You love me. You secretly jack off to me. You know what I mean? But Grace is like the princess right here. I'm just all about it. I'll be sad.
See, that's why I hope it's
if-
Sid Yiddish. I don't want this much competition.
Oh, wow. This is Sid Yiddish. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'd like to relate an experience I had on America's Got Talent or after the fact, where like a bunch of people thought that they were going to be the ones, you know, that they were so high and mighty. But then the experience I had was, you know, when I was chosen, I was just completely flabbergasted. So it's in the hands of God, you know. So it's not, you know, it's not for me to decide. It's for Grace to decide.
So Sid out there deferring, accepting his fate with the Almighty, with the divine, but he has some luck on his side. The Furby came back to life in honor of Sid Yiddish on this lovely evening. Nico, you've been on the show. You have a big facial hair. Need to pluck your eyebrows, probably.
You just jealous.
I'm just jealous. Well, I'm not very jealous of your elimination. You are eliminated from this game. It is over. What was your reasoning, Grace?
I mean, the Spanish, I just couldn't, I couldn't get away from Sid, you know? There's
You
so much more to
racist.
learn about him, and I just feel like Nico, you know, pretty basic personality. I need a man who I can delve into and come to learn.
All right.
This shit's rigged, bro.
Well, before this show,
Fuck.
Nico, I fucks better biatches, was given the option between love or money. You asked Nico the question, why did you pick money during the last date? Why'd you ask that, Grace?
Because I know she did.
Well,
Me. Sorry.
Come on.
All right. Nico was given the option of love or money. Grace is adamant that Nico picked cash.
For sure.
Nico chose love.
You
God
fucked
damn
up.
it.
I didn't even like you anyways.
I'm sorry, papi.
Well, Nico,
I don't even like you anyways.
Lo
Whatever,
siento,
bro.
lo
I don't
siento.
even like this chick. I didn't
Lo
like her in the
siento. You
beginning.
can't
So
take
both-
that one back.
So both of them definitely chose money. God damn it. All right.
Oh,
They
you're
were
losing
two
a little bit of
that
faith
chose
right
love.
there.
There were
Well-
two that chose love. You fucked up one of them.
All right. We got Nico right here. Chose love and is being eliminated.
Just like a woman.
Would
That's
you
why the
like?
manosphere created, man, bro.
Would you like to promote yourself?
You should promote your cousin.
I'm sorry, I'm just really devastated. This bitch fucked me up. Yeah, my cousin's channel's Bitter Biatches. Her name is Minka, and she's Argentine and Mexican and shit. She cool, you know what I mean? It's alright, whatever. I'm so pissed right now. I'm so sad.
Well,
You got some nice nails, bro.
Well, to rub
Fuck
this,
you, bitch. I don't like you anyway.
well, to rub this in, Nico.
It's over, my friend. Let's face it, you've lost.
I want a refund. Fuck that bitch. I gotta go.
All right. Thank you for coming on, Nico. And check out Better Biatches if you like to. We are in the final two. Celebrate, gentlemen.
You know, I just want to say that's not really Miko's fault, because your friend self-made or whatever DM'd me and he said that he chose love. So I got confused. I thought he was, tricking me. So that's why I chose her. So.
Oh
him,
yeah,
so.
hey, sometimes
It's not,
self-made
it's
tells
not
the
his
truth.
fault. It's nothing personal, Miko. I love you.
You know, being in the final two, I gotta say, it's time for the gloves to come off.
Yeah.
Oh man,
literally.
We're gonna see all of his calluses. Sid Yiddish, are you ready for this showdown?
I'm ready.
You each get 5 minutes with Grace, one-on-one. Have it be a nice romantic date. Actually, let me get a little prop for you. We got a lovely candle here.
Okay.
To set the mood. Now, who would you like to go on a date with first, Grace?
I'm gonna pick Ryan.
Ryan. Okay, we're gonna start with Ryan. That means I'm gonna drop Sid Yiddish here. Ryan, your date begins now. You have 5 minutes.
All right, Grace. So in this 5 minutes of this 5-minute date, I guess we can plan out what our real first date's gonna be, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas. Okay. What are we gonna do? I mean, what's the first thing we're gonna do in Vegas? I have a few other ideas, but.
I think we have to go dancing.
Oh yeah, I like that. You know, I haven't done a lot of formal learning how to dance, but I'd like to. It's something that's I need to invest some skill points in, and I think I'd be pretty good at it. I've got rhythm.
What are your ideas?
Well, there's this place in Orlando that I used to live near that I love. This it's Lake Eola. It's one of the most beautiful lakes that I just think it's a beautiful place, and it's about a 15-minute walk around, and I think it's a fun place to go walk around, get to know someone. And they also have these swan boats that I've never done, despite living there for 2 years. And I really want to get on the swan boats. And so I think that would be fun. But that's if you came to Florida. So if I went to Rhode Island, then you'd have to show me the best parts of Rhode Island, and we'd have to figure out something out there. So
we could go to the beach, but I don't think I can be seen walking around with a soy boy. I don't know.
Oh, I think you'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'm 6 foot tall. I'm Chadical Coder.
How can you handle being such a soy boy all the time? Does it ever get to you, or?
Not really. I mean, it's being called a soy boy all the time is just, it's kind of funny. I just shrug it off. I embrace it. I mean, obviously. I think the stuff that does make me sad is the venom behind it. The anger behind it, when a lot of people are throwing, F slurs and stuff at me, because I mean, it slides right off because it doesn't even apply to me, right? But they really want it to. They want it to hurt, and that makes me sad. Mostly for them, but it's yeah.
You're sad for all the insecure men out there.
Well, I'm sad for them. I'm also sad for the people that it doesn't slide off of as easily, because I mean, they probably already hear that in their lives a lot, and. Yeah, I don't know. It's not fun to see that, but I'm glad that I can take it.
And I just want to ask you, why should I pick you over Sid?
Why should you pick me over Sid? I mean, I don't know. Sid does seem like a really interesting guy. I'll give him that. But Grace, I think frankly, we've had some chemistry. We have history at this point. and we've been through a lot together, honestly, in this past month, and it's been interesting. And I don't know what's
True.
gonna happen from here, but I don't know. I think you're pretty cool, and I'm open to whatever. So.
All right. Well, that's you've got some competition because Sid. I mean, you can't compete with his background. I want to know his music taste. I want to know. He's helped people with scams. I mean,
Yeah, I respect that.
he
It's
seems
very,
kind of
very
like a
important work.
freaky guy.
Yeah, probably. Are you a freaky girl, Grace?
I don't know. Maybe I would be for Sid.
No, fair enough. Maybe you would be for me. We'll find out.
Well, you both have glasses, so you're even on that level.
That's true.
He has done probably more than you. He did help somebody get out of a scam, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And everybody in the chat is voting against you, so.
Well, yeah, of course they are. I mean, I've
you-
kind of cultivated this kind of hate audience.
Plus, you definitely chose money. You just
You think
definitely
so?
did. Yeah, I know
Interesting.
you did.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of money, so enjoy.
Yeah, it's interesting that you think that. I guess we're gonna find out eventually. So. Are you having fun, Grace?
I'm having fun. It's a little weird.
Yeah, I understand.
I feel like maybe I wasn't like dirty enough with my questions or whatever, but I feel like it got to the heart of who everybody was.
Yeah, I liked your questions. I wish I had a better answer for I think if I did like think about it for a while and probably in conversation, I could probably come up with like some wild shit. But like just nothing popped into mind in the moment,
Oh.
Oh, we're looking at all the chats. Let's see. We got to respond to chat. We can't keep up with chat because we're always talking so much.
No, right? That's true.
That's interesting.
We can hold a conversation.
That's true. I think you've mentioned, and I'm not famous, but I think you've mentioned you're interested in a famous person or like finding a famous husband.
Yes. I want a famous rich husband.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I think I got potential.
All right, the 5 minutes is up. Now you have to. Everything's out of your hands now, Ryan. So it highly depends on how Grace finds her 5 minutes with Sid. Sid, are you ready for your 5 minutes with Grace?
I am.
By the way, set the mood, light a candle. Good luck, buddy.
Thanks.
Your 5 minutes begins now.
Okay, Grace.
Okay.
Okay. So I think a good first date, well, if you're a little adventurous, we should hop a train and we should go cross country. Get to Chicago. I don't know if you've ever had deep dish pizza. That's, tokenism of the Chicago area.
I have. It's really good.
You have?
That
Okay.
That would be a long first date.
Yeah, well, but I mean, it's worth it because you get to mingle with the people on the train. That's the best part. You get to meet lots and lots of people, and there's lots of great adventures. It's just an idea. I mean, it's just an idea. There's always ways you can alter that or modify it, and stop in every little city in United States. You take a couple weeks. I know it's a long first date, but it's just an idea. If you don't like that idea, that's okay. I'm really open to things. I'm pretty open-minded on stuff.
I mean, that sounds like a date for like later in our relationship, because
Sure.
I feel like it would be very intense, just me and you talking on the train all day. But it might be fun. You never know what happens.
I've taken trains like 2.5 days, 3.5 days, and I've been stuck on trains for 4 days. So you get to learn that really fast that, it's not as bad as you think it is. But anyway.
So I asked this to Ryan. I want to ask it to you.
Sure.
Why should I pick you over Ryan?
Well, I mean, I guess that's, I don't know how fair of a question that is. It's an honest question, but I honestly don't have a good answer for that. I think we're both good people, and it's what you feel most. I mean, it's a hard question to answer. Seriously, it really is. I'm not trying to avoid it, but really, it's a hard question. You either choose one or the other.
Well, I mean, I think he dissed you a little bit, so
it's okay.
It's fair game.
I know.
Do you
It's
want to
okay.
convince me?
Um, I don't diss people because karma can come back to you and swing you pretty hard. So I do not diss people at all. I don't. I stay positive. I stay positive. You mentioned you wanted to have a famous husband, I guess. A famous. Yeah, I know. Well, fame is fleeting. And I've been there many, many times, but you can't get a big head about it. And I remain humble. As I've done many things. I don't want to brag or anything, but I've done
But
many.
you have been famous.
Quite famous, yeah.
Really?
Quite
Tell me all
well.
about that.
I was on Shameless, episode 1, season 6. I played a rabbi opposite William H. Macy, and did a ludicrous video. I play rabbis, clergy, homeless guys, drunks, pretty much. I'm a character. I have a band. I conduct a band. I throat sing. I'm in the midst of.
Singing?
Oh, throat singing is Tuvan throat singing. It's Western overtones. It's like the Gutial monks, like the Dalai Lama's Gutial monks. It's a very ancient art.
Can you give me just a little sample?
Absolutely, absolutely. So this is Chalandic. And so it comes from your diaphragm, it just comes straight down. That's pretty simple. So, but anyway, that's,
How did you learn how to do that? Do you just got into it, or?
Well, I had a great patient teacher who lived in Chicago at the time. Now he lives in New Mexico, and he taught me well, and he was very, very patient with me. It took 4.5 months to learn my first sound. It's not as easy as you think, because you can actually damage your vocal cords if you try it. Because everybody thinks like I do like that, and they keep doing that, you're gonna hurt yourself. So.
All right. Well, that's cool. I've never met a guy who ever does that, or even really any guy who sings. But that's.
I sing too, but I don't think I'm good at it. But I'm trained in jazz vocals and stuff, jazz vocals and vocals and stuff.
So you have all that music behind you. What's your favorite song?
Well, I have many, but my favorite right now is "If I Fell," which is by the Beatles. It's off the Hard Day's Night album, and it's also off Something New, which is, because they tend to repackage in America as opposed to everywhere else. Yes. So. Okay.
All right. The 5 minutes has expired. You have a tough decision ahead of you, Grace. How are you both feeling on the final? And this is your choice to eliminate or who to win. All right, you said it. We have our decision. How are you two gentlemen feeling in the final two? Congratulations again. It's a big accomplishment.
Good to be here.
It's good to be here. How do you think Grace is going to choose for her winner?
I'm not sure, but I've had fun. I've definitely had a lot of fun.
Well, that's important there. Are you having fun, Sid?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very happy.
Yeah, and thank you for doing that throat singing for us.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We appreciate that. That was awesome.
Sure.
And you're putting your vocal cords at risk for the vital message. We always appreciate that.
Oh, I know.
So we have our final choices. Who will Grace pick? Contribute to the vote, but also add ones in the chat if you like Ryan, and twos if you like Sid Yiddish. We would like to see if the Furby brought Sid Yiddish luck. Ryan. He's been in the bottom two a few times, but was immune. But he was spared from the hot seat during the final three. Sid Yiddish has played one of the best games of Pill Bachelorette I've seen in a while. He's made it to the final two, only in the hot seat once, and he sits here today. Sid, with his collection of Furbies shining light upon him. Sid, it's the end of the game. You've won!
Really?
You've won. Sid Yiddish is our Black Bachelor winning Grace's love. But first, Ryan was given the option of love or money on a Discord message before. Grace is very suspicious that he chose money. Even said that she knew he picked money. He's
She
been
did.
hopping on her streams a while. Let me pull up this message from Radical Coder.
Uh-oh.
He said, I'll go with love. I'm feeling wholesome.
I did.
He chose love. He chose
God.
love.
Oh, wow. Okay, that really honestly shocked me.
I'm full of surprises. I like to sing too, and you know what? I also like to rap.
All right, are you gonna rap your way? You got any raps for us right now?
No, not yet.
Too
But subscribe to
heartbroken?
my channel, and we'll see.
Yeah. Let's. You have an opportunity to promote yourself.
Yeah, so this was a ton of fun. I loved being here. Grace is great. Sid was fantastic, obviously. Yeah, I'm Radical Coder. Again, I do a lot of debates about like social issues and politics. I also teach people how to code. That's what I do for a living mostly. And I also just love coding. I like to learn. And I'm building it. I'm starting to build it. The more the merrier. Please come subscribe to the channel. Come hang out. And if you want to learn some cool stuff, I think learning is radical, hence the name. So it was good to be here. I had a lot of fun, Grace. I'll see you soon, I'm sure.
Thanks for coming on the show, Ryan. You weren't a match for Sid Yiddish, but we always appreciate it. Check out his channel. We actually did a little debate on Grace's dad's channel, Ben Thorpe, aka Abel. Check that one out. Should be a lot of fun. And we look forward to seeing you around this channel, Ryan. We appreciate you.
It's good to be here. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Ryan. I
All right.
messed up big time.
That leaves our champion,
Woo!
Sid Yiddish. He could have chosen love or money, so you're not out of the woods yet, Grace.
Yeah.
Oh, before this show, Sid was given the choice between love or money. Take a deep breath, Grace. Because Sid, he could have had an alliance with Greg, who chose monies earlier. Keep that in mind. With the option of love or money, Sid, he chose love. Congratulations, Grace.
Oh my gosh.
Love. We got a
Thank you,
magical
Sid.
moment between Sid and Grace.
I
We will
love
be
you too.
exchanging their contact information. You're the first person to choose someone that picked love in the final. We have a happy
I'm
couple
the
right
first
here.
person who won, like the show.
I mean, we're all winners here, but
Yeah, we're all.
we have this is our first real couple forming. We got Sid and Grace.
Woo! I'm so
So-
excited to collab with you, Sid. You seem awesome.
Thank
I can't believe it. I'm literally so good at this. I narrowed it down to the two guys who chose love.
And Nico chose love too.
That's true, but he was in. The last three guys, any one of them I could have picked.
Yeah.
I'm
But you
literally
got
so
Sid
good
because Sid mogged them all, and you have Sid Yiddish
at-
here.
He did.
How does
He
it
did.
feel to find your new love, Sid Yiddish?
Wow. I don't know what to say. I'm just. It just never happens this way. I guess it's a divine sign. I guess I don't know. I don't know what to say.
We were meant to be.
You're meant to be. The Furby guided you, and I will be giving you Grace's contact info.
Okay.
On what do you have Instagram that you can give away? That you could do that after the show, but also Sid Yiddish, you are going to win 20% of the prize money, and
Okay.
Grace will get 30%. We
Will-
have a happy couple here.
Will that be enough to buy stamps? Or
Probably, yeah.
okay. Or can I buy another Heath bar?
Oh yeah, you can afford another Heat bar. Yeah, we had 51 in donations this day, so I think it should be about $10 for you, Sid, and 15 for Grace.
Wow, that's more than the band gets.
To support
That's pretty
you.
good. That's great.
Congratulations, lovebirds. We're gonna have both of you promote and talk about how excited you are to live, hopefully, the rest of your lives together. I'm gonna start with Sid, our champion.
Okay, well, my website is http://sidyiddish.com, and you can find all my projects there. My two other quick projects, if you're ever in, if anybody here is in the Chicago area, I'm premiering a staged reading on Friday at the Evanston Public Library of my new one-man play called Salt and Pepper. And also my band, Sid Yiddish Candy Store Henchmen, are playing at Reggie's in Chicago on December 15th. And Reggie's is a great place to play. Wonderful place to play, actually.
Yeah, come support Sid. And don't you have a poetry book coming out soon?
Well, we're working on that. I'm actually in somebody's book called Busking Blues, and I'm also recently, if I'd like to plug another band, if I can.
Yeah. Shout outs are welcome.
Marbin, Marbin. They wrote a composition about me called Sid Yiddish, and it's on their new album called Dirty Horse, although it's pronounced Dirty Horse. It's a long story, but you just have to ask them. And it's been a great honor. And Grace, really, I thank you, Grace, for picking me.
I thank you for picking Love, Sid. It means a lot to me.
All right, now we're gonna get Grace.
Okay.
Your final words about your channel and your future life with Sid. Your knight in shining armor.
All right. Well, I stream with my dad at his channel, Ben Thorpe, aka Abel. We have recently been rebanned from several channels, including The Crucible, a popular debate channel. And anybody who watches our show, who also watches their show, is going to be banned from their show. So make sure you come over for all the drama, all the details. We talk about conspiracy theorists. We talk about Black Pill. We have Caduceus on every once in a while, have a little debate. We talk about religion. We talk about family issues. It's a lot of fun. And we do all sorts of shit over there. So make sure you check us out. We go live every weekday, basically, at 5 p.m. EST. And as for Sid, I'm imagining a future of train riding and Furby collecting and music listening and throat singing, and I couldn't be happier.
It's probably not your first train ride, but that's all I can say there. Congratulations for the rest of your to a long-lasting, loving relationship, Grace and Sid. I got a few housekeeping things to promote here. I'm going to give myself my own catchphrase music here. We have an interview stream with Black Pill Conversations. We will be live on Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Central. So make sure to check that out. If you have any questions, message me on the Discord. Also, we have Autonomy Discord. We'll have a lovely mod posting a link to that. We'd love to join. We have content creators like myself, Grace, Ashley's in there, Minka's in there. There's so many I can't count. We keep up to date with the streams. Have a like, subscribe, hit that bell. All that is free and it helps the channel a lot. If you would like some merchandise, like the sweatshirt I'm wearing today, or some of these stickers, hit the link there. Yes, Jason Cavelli, a friend of the show, designed this. So get yourself some merch, The Vital Message. It helps out the channel a bunch, and it helps you look hopefully a little bit cooler when you go around. I wish everyone a great night. I hope you had there's a lot of places you can spend your Sunday, and we appreciate that you did it on The Vital Message. Have a great night.
Thanks for having me on.
And peace to everyone. Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
Beautiful having you all on.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
If you saw me Octavius, you'd be like, "Can I get your autograph, bro?" You know how often that happens to me?
Bro,
Stop
like,
the cap,
bro,
my
you
nigga.
need $1? You need a sandwich or something?
It's over, my friend. Let's face it, you've lost.